Happy Sunday. I've made it. Barely. I'm here. So I'm going to give all of us some time to come in. Don't worry about my background. I have a lot going on today. But we are one day away. We have one more day left for the month of March. The challenge is almost over. Um, I'm ready to drop out. How y'all doing? Shakira, Alex, how are y'all doing? So today's live, it should be alive for everyone. Y'all know me and setting these things up. I'm always all over the place. Okay, so I see Precious Delights Canada, so I did do it right. So today's live is for everyone, but the first, which is Tuesday, is going to be the live for the members. We're going to end the challenge off, talk about the next month, what's following up, what's to come, what are we doing? We're not stopping here. Even though y'all don't laugh, but I am so ready to stop, not just the challenge, it all. That's how stressed out I have been this month. But today is for us to talk about the progress we've made. Were you able to stay on track for what you planned for yourself? It'll be evening like 6:30ish this time, same time. Tuesday, because that's the first. So that's going to be officially the end. Because you guys still have, for who didn't post today, you have today to post if your goal for March was to do something every day. And then you have tomorrow. And then that's it. But also, it's a relief that it's it for the challenge, but that's not it. If you're planning, like your goal was to either start your business or grow within your business, we all know that's not it. That's just the end of the challenge. And then we have to go continue being consistent, which we're not going to. If you cannot keep it up, it's not going to be an everyday thing. So for me, it was the templates every day. Going into April, I'm not doing that every day. I'm going to still be adding templates, but it won't be at the same pace. um, you thought today was the last day. How is everybody doing? Like, aside from the challenge, we'll get into that. How are y'all doing? Just how you doing? How you feeling? How you going? Are you okay? Because I'm not. Everything that could go wrong in my life, not everything. Let me not say that, but just a lot has been wrong or happening in my life for March. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm still doing the challenge. But for those, I think I was talking about it on the last live and on Instagram. So I got two of my debit cards back so far. I'm still waiting on the Craft Print Shops debit card. That has not arrived yet. Um so that side of things. I'm thinking of, I don't want to get rid of my Amazon, but I was considering it because of what happened. And then again with Joelle's card from my Amazon account. But my Amazon affiliate is linked to my Amazon account. So if I get rid of that, I get rid of that. But yeah, like right now my focus is just getting my identity back and making sure that whoever or whatever is going on, they don't continually keep messing with my money. They can't really mess up my credit like that because I have my credit locked. So they can't like open any new accounts under my name. But yeah. Life has been ever changing. Find a positive in every day. I'm trying to, like, I've been just like relaxing every time something happens. Today's template. So I started working on it, but then I had to go do a lot of running around today. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go get it done. Come back, I'll finish it up. I recorded it and never pressed record. So I sat here ready to start editing on my phone, only to find out I never pressed record. So I just keep feeling like, when I say I take two steps back and two steps forward, and then I end up feeling like I'm taking 10 steps back. It's a continual backstepping. I don't, anyway. So what about you? I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm frustrated. Um, I laugh and I joke a lot about me eating all the snacks for the templates and all that stuff, but it's catching up to me. I gained weight, my feet started swelling again, my blood pressure is back high. So I gotta correct all of that. I'm ready. I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to stop everything and just take a break for the whole month of April. I don't know. Um, Tired and frustrated, yeah. And for me, I don't like. I'm not blaming it on the challenge too much. I blame it on my lack of self control and lack of planning. I said I was going to plan out, pre record, batch content, do all the things that's helpful to me. And I did not. I did not. I did not. Yesterday, I just decided to have like a full kind of self care day for myself just to breathe. So after I finished getting my hair retightened, I went and did my nails and my toes and my eyebrows and just came home and relaxed. But I feel like I need a month worth of relaxation. That's how I'm feeling. Y'all not telling me how y'all feeling. What's going on? What's happening with you guys? Fighting for your life? Are we all in the same battle? Because we all fighting for our life this month. I don't know. You feel like when you worked on a challenge to help me get away from the BS in my life. You know what I do? I tend to overwork to not have to think about the other things, and that's not good either. But I would say that with all of my complaints, I was able to get the templates out, and I've been trying to work on the templates forever. And I finally got it. Today is the 30th day. I have 32 templates on the website compared to not having any all this time. You're prepping to move cross country? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a lot. Woo! I hope you're taking a break from having to create content, unless you want to create content around that, but definitely can't stop buying shit. Shopping, yeah. Today, Joel was putting stuff back in the store because he know me. I will buy to buy, and they will sit in bags. I still have stuff here sitting in bags, but I did pretty good today. I literally, the only thing I picked up that I did not need was just extra food, which is never bad because you're going to eat it. But I actually went in the stores and bought what I needed. I ain't gonna say I had the willpower. He was putting shit back that I didn't need. But eating and shopping is usually what I use to manage stress. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but the second chin is showing up even more. So that's not the answer. It's not the answer. So I have to get it together. So for me, I'm just like right now I have a splitting headache. Splitting headache. When I finish this live today, we are finishing at 7:30. Um, I still have work to do and then shower in bed. Like I think I have not been sleeping the whole entire month. And I don't think that it's necessarily like the challenge. I'm not because this sounds like, oh girl, we should never do a challenge again. Because everybody's stressed out. I just want to say it's not just the challenge, just everything. There's a lot going on in my life. Like the same way I'm talking about how like the stolen identity thing is stressing me out. There's been a lot going on at home too. It's been a wreck. It's been a wreck. But I kept going though. I kept getting those templates out. I also so I wanted to ask you guys, also to anyone that just come in, welcome. The members only live we're gonna do on Tuesday, the first of the month. We're gonna do that live. That'll be your last day for attendance challenge wise. We're gonna talk about everything with the challenge. What's y'all next step for April? How we doing it? We got to keep up the consistency, also, right? Waiting for it to be completed. Jesus. Ooh, the crafty battle. Girl, you got a lot going on. Thanks, Alex. Right. This weekend coming. So I have a girls' night coming up, and I have a list of things that I need to make and write out my talking points for the girls' night. And my sister was like, Shondell, please make sure you remember what you have to do, because I already know you're gonna call me Friday and act like you didn't know tomorrow's the day, then act like you didn't know you had to make all the stuff and you forgot what you had to make and you're gonna curse everybody out. I still will. I still will. So this week I'm gonna be focused on wrapping up the challenge, our next live, getting everything done for the weekend. You posted today, Candy. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm stressing the more I'm stressed, the more I'm stressing people too. But let's be a little serious. I want to say that I want to ask you guys a question. So I was told that you guys would like a calendar for each month, even if we're not doing a challenge, so that you can plan your stuff out. So I have a calendar. I'm gonna be talking to y'all and finishing this blog post so that I can link it. By the time we get off, it'll be there. But to the members, so I was considering creating. So I have so this time I added a April goals page, and I also added um daily prompts for April. So I have a list of 30 different prompts you guys can, it doesn't have to be on the day. It can just be, it's just ideas for content if you need help with content. And I also added a vision board page. But for the members, I was considering, and y'all let me know if y'all want it, instead of giving you guys the download, I'm going to give you a link to Canva so that you could go in and edit yours. So if not just color wise, um so I created a template for a vision board page that you can drag and drop images into frames. So you guys can go in, you could add your pictures for your vision for April and then edit your own that way. Oh my God, Candy, no. This is what I need from you to do. No pressure, no stress. No, no, no. Give me the pressure and give me the stress. Message my ass to finish that up, because I started the process when we were speaking and then fell on the ground afterwards. So stress me and text me for it so I can get that done. We don't need to be carrying that into the end of the week. So tomorrow, that got to be done. That got to be done. And I can send it to you. And then you could tell me how it is. And then if it's like, well, I'll keep editing till you tell me, because I know you're the expert. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll list it to the website after you approve of what I did. She loves my, thank you. I got it. I just got it. I got it retied, and I realized that I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I was retying myself. Cause my sister was like, Shondell, it looks neat, way neater than when you do it yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I thought I was doing it the right way, like she was doing it, but I obviously was not. And then I did a wash and a deep condition too. Girl, when she washed my hair, there was so many braids in the back that loosed out. There was no locks. She had to redo them. She had to rebraid them and then tighten those. It was a mess. It was a mess. So the calendar, I have the blog post here for the one for everyone, whoever comes to the site. I'm finishing up while I talk to y'all. So by the time we get off of this live, it's there. But if you're a member and you want an editable version, I'm going to give you guys that. But my only issue is I need to get the link to y'all and not to everyone else. So I'm thinking if I create a custom post with the link in it, YouTube doesn't show anybody else that's not a member. So only you guys will be able to click the link of that custom post. So hopefully it works out. It was your saving grace between that and the rescheduling post made this month of stuff. Don's, I'm proud of you. Matter of fact, I'm proud of all of y'all. If you did not even make it, but you started, you got some, I'm still proud of you, because it's hard. It's hard, especially when you come from not really being consistent and just stepping up and doing some. It's Take the time tomorrow after the day is over and you get your last thing up, because this is something that I have a problem doing. And I was told, y'all probably get tired of me telling y'all about what the therapist told me. But what he said was, when you grow up doing things, and y'all know this is Caribbean households, I think African households, black households in a whole. Like, some of the things we do is like, oh, I have to do it. I was the older sister, so I had to help I didn't help with my sisters. My mom worked and financially took care of us, but I was like raising them, you know what I'm saying? Doing everything. And to me, it was what you got to do. You're the older sister. You got to help your mother out and stuff like that. And he's like, no, that was not what you had to do. You're a child. You're not even supposed to be doing that. So you grow up thinking that everything is just, oh, it's just what I'm supposed to do, and then move on. And that's why we don't take the time out to really give ourselves credit and celebrate all of those things. Because in your head, it's just like, well, it's what I have to do, and move on. So one of my assignments was to always stop and remind myself that I'm doing good, and give myself credit. Even if you wake up and you just made up that bed, give yourself credit. So I want you guys to make sure next week you take the time out to stop and give yourself credit for what you did. Do not complain that, oh, I said I was going to post every day and I missed 4 days. It doesn't matter. Stop thinking about what you missed and make it, I was able to post 16 out of 20. Not, I forgot 4 out of the 20. Think about what you did do and stop and give yourself credit. I have a big issue, and that's the problem. Yes, yes. So even my sisters be like, Shondell, like the first 31 uploads in 31 days. They was like, that's amazing. I do not, like, it's very hard to post, much less do tutorials on YouTube one every day of the month. And they're like, you didn't give yourself credit, not even for that. I did not. Like, once December was over, all I could think about is what's next for November. I still got to keep going. Like, what's next? Like that. I am always on to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So we got to stop and give ourselves credit for what we have done. You already made sales when you say post for the month. See, that's what I'm talking. Me too. The templates, I think, yeah, I think, I've sold 20. I don't know. I know, but I know I've been getting sales. And I did try to remind myself, like, if you didn't have those sales wouldn't have been coming in. Not the cardstock sales, but the template sales, they've been coming in. Today, I think I got, 3. Well, the new templates, I got 3 or 4 sales from those. So stop, and we got to give ourselves credit. Because if we didn't do the work this month, we wouldn't have got it. We definitely do. Thank you, Crafty Battle. So let's give ourselves credit. Let's give ourselves credit. It is what we have to do. It is our business. Is what we set out to get done. But let's give ourselves credit for what we actually did. Let me try to see if I could. So far, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we got 6 sales for the basketball one. That's 2. Oh, I didn't even notice. I got 2 sales on the tissues. I love that one. I think it's so cute. That was that one. Okay, nobody here. That's 2 for those. 1. What we have here. Ooh, 5 Snickers. Okay, Snickers. 1 here. 1 here. 1, 2. 1. That's 2. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna look up. Let me 2, 5. No, that's not it. That's it. That was a SVG. All right. So all together we have 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's 5. 25. So I got 25 sales this month from the templates. So stop. Let's give up. I don't care if you got one sale, give yourself credit. If you got no sales, but you started being consistent, give yourself credit. Even if you did not even see an increase in the followers or views, give yourself credit, because that's just the beginning. You're getting yourself in the groove of where you need to be more consistent. Candy, I have a really bad habit of not doing that. I don't know why. Well, I told y'all why. I figured out why of what, but it's hard. It's definitely hard to shift and think, especially when sometimes it's like, oh, that's so damn simple, girl. Anybody could do that. And in my head, the things that I do, anybody could do it. So it's like, okay, what do you want? You want people to jump through hoops? So I have to get myself out of that kind of negative kind of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about y'all wins. Were you consistent? Did you get sales? Do you see more people? How's it been going for you guys? This week you saw Canva templates and also. Mm. Thanks, Brienne. Seeing everyone. Yes. Right. And remember, guys, that you can, I know lives are a little bit hard for you guys. And don't forget, we're doing a live. I got to figure out the day. My week is crazy. My week is crazy. Do y'all want, I know everybody's busy, but we could do the live on here to follow up and talk about the following month. And directly after, we go over to Instagram. You're already motivated and ready. We go over to Instagram and do a meet the maker. What y'all think about that? I thought we picked a day too, but I'm not, honestly, no day is good for me. I'm going to have to just make it happen. No day is actually good for me. I'm just going to have to suck it up, buttercup, and figure it out. I don't know. All right, today we'll be 100% on what day that is and stick to it. 100%. You made 3 shirts to wear on live. Yes. Yeah. Don't ask me where my shirts are. Don't ask me where my shirts are, but I need to have it. We got to have it for the live, so everybody make sure you have your shirt. Sunday. Okay. All right. I did say Sunday. So y'all want to stick to Sunday? Okay, we'll stick to Sunday. We did say Sunday. We did say Sunday. So what I'm going to do, and we said early Sunday, right, Dons? Ooh, not too early. No, we said afternoon. I remember now. I don't have my book in front of me. I just went live from and I didn't grab the book because I'm not taking attendance because we're gonna do members only live Monday. So we did say Sunday and we said 2:30 p.m. or something like that, right? There we go. So we'll do 2:30 p.m. But what I will do, I'm gonna create a flyer so that people could be ready and hyped up to go. So let me write that down for Sunday, 2:30 p.m. p.m. guys. And we are going in the order 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going in the order that your attendance is called from you joined. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a flyer so others could get excited. I'm going to make sure I put it's a members only meet the maker. I know that I'm still going to get requests, but we're not going to take them. You have to have limitations. I don't have limitations. And when people ask me, I have a hard time saying no when it comes to like crafting and stuff like that. But I have to set boundaries. Like that's not the party that we're having right now. Maybe down the line, I'll find some time for one of our regular Meet the Makers where everyone can join, but we're sticking to just members. To Jiffy. Jiffy sells DTF? I didn't know that. I didn't know. Well, you know what? I don't even use Jiffy anyway, so I probably would not know that. But yeah, I didn't know that. You made 3 digital designs, working on some for now. Also, too, I want to do I'm gonna schedule for mid like April, the week after the 19th, for the two top tier memberships to do the first Zoom call also. Really? Right, yeah. I'm gonna be me too. I don't really do shirts and things like that. I did want to add it is a goal for me to add merch to the Craftsman Shop website, but I haven't decided yet if I want the headache of me pressing shirts for orders, or do I want to do some sort of a drop shipping company. I honestly think that my brain thinks I could take on more than I can, and then I take on all this stuff, and then here goes the headaches. But I tipped the scale the other day. That was the crossing point. And for the last 2 days, my ankles have been swollen. So there's no more eating the template snacks. Um, I got to get my act together. Either that, or I'm gonna be doing these lives in a hospital bed soon if I don't get this blood pressure down. So I gotta focus. Hold on. I got things all over in here, child. Um Crafty battle. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. But so April, we're going to ease up just a little bit, but we're going to keep the momentum. We have to keep promoting our businesses. We got to keep showing up on social media. You just figure out what that looks like for you. And I just want to mention to you guys, don't be afraid to change your mind. I think a lot of the times I made decision and I would be afraid to make changes because it's like, oh God, people are gonna complain or whatever, whatever. Just know that no matter what you do, there will be somebody that either likes it, there's gonna be somebody that doesn't like it. There's gonna be somebody that complain, there's gonna be people that's gonna be all right with it. All of the decisions that you're going to make them for what is best for you. Because I would ask a question and get opinions, and I'm gonna constantly get multiple opinions. So make decision and don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't be afraid to change your mind. Yes, April is my birthday month. Let me tell you, I'll tell you right now, I'm going easy in April. I'm going easy. There will not be a template until I come back from vacation. I think I might just to make sure I get like put 2 templates out before I leave, 2 more templates out before I leave. Today's template speaks on what I've been going through is liquor. Tavon, pass me the mini bottles over there that I got. Didn't I ask you for ice?
Yeah, but
It's not cold enough. Give me a cup of ice. So today's template, I just put it on there. The YouTube video, you can't see it on YouTube right now because it's unlisted. But if you purchase the template, you'll be able to watch it because I need to add some more links. I didn't add the links in there for me to make it public, but I did the light is just shining on there. Today's template is the mini Hennessy bottle because life be fucking life. So liquor it is for the end of the challenge. So today I uploaded the mini Hennessy. Tomorrow, thank you. But you put the new ones in there? Okay, and you fill back up the big one? Okay. Tomorrow we doing the mini Casamigos. And I have some more liquor ones, so I might just drop those before I leave. And then when I come back from vacation, I will do one template per week. That's just how it's gonna go for the rest of the year. One per week. Cause this every day. And the crazy part is every time I do a challenge where I challenge myself to something every day that I'm not used to. Because for me, posting every day on Instagram is easy. It's nothing. I'm okay with that. But when it's the other stuff that I keep avoiding and I do every day, ooh, I'll be like, you know what? Never again. Never again. Never again. And then here I go. Look at me. In December, I said never again. And we back here, March, we have an everyday challenge. But we're gonna do it every maybe 4 or 5 months. There's no way in hell we're doing this every day. You'll have the calendar to plan out what you need, but there will not be a challenge every day. Also, too, if there's anybody that want to host their own challenges, let me know. I don't mind sharing somebody else's challenge. I don't mind joining in with other people's challenge, and I probably won't be doing it every day, but I will try. So if any of y'all are thinking of planning a challenge either for April, I would say do it for May. Give everyone a little breather for April. I'm down. So let me know. If anybody was considering, let me know now. And if you need help, like maybe planning it out, maybe if you want to have digitals available and you need help with that, let me know and I'll help you out to do your own challenge. Ready to get a crown margarita? Huh? I don't know if it's charged. Hey, Nay. Welcome. Good evening. We're just chatting about how we're feeling, how things are going. We're almost at the end of the challenge. There's one more day. We're relaxing a little bit tonight. Tuesday, April 1st, I'm going to be back here for the members only live. We're wrapping it up and then planning for April. Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, obviously. We're going to do Meet the Maker Live Members Edition. So you guys will be called up. I want you to be ready. Have your shirt. You can have a sign in the background. You can have some items set up. It's just for you to be able to introduce yourself and let people know who you are, what you do, where they can come and find you, what you sell. And it is going to be saved on my page. I can't do a collaboration post because there's too many people to collaborate with. And it wouldn't be fair to collaborate on 2 pages and not one. You know what I'm saying? But it will be saved on my page. I want to try to at least Tuesday, I think the first, I need to have that out there so people could be prepared to, show up and stuff like that. If you are very shy or maybe a little bit afraid of going lives, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m., we're going to come here for the live. And then Sunday, 2:30 p.m. is Meet the Maker. If you feel a little shy, don't worry. If anything, I'll just ask you questions and you answer it. That way, and you'll get a little bit more relaxed. We're going to be okay. I got your back. But just be ready. Also, too, if you at that time, I think it's practically evening for a lot of us, try to sit somewhere where the lighting is good. Get some lamps, put it around you, maybe 2 lamps or something like that, so you could have a well lit background. If you don't have like really good lighting, try to have some lights to illuminate behind you because you want people to be able to see you, to see whatever you're showcasing. Like, we want to see. Think of it as free advertisement. And I just want to say, even though my Instagram has, and not just me, I feel like it's a lot of people. At first, I thought it was just me. Even though my Instagram have a lot of people that follow me, when it comes to going live, Instagram, like, they don't even be telling people we be live. I had never in my life even had 1,000 people on a live. I don't know. Only once I went up to 100 from 40,000 followers, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. You may not be available Tuesday. I won't, Don. It's going to be saved. We're just going to be planning ahead. The template for The calendar for everyone is going to be available tonight. I'm trying to do it while I talk to y'all and work, but the members only one, I'm gonna try to get it tonight because it'll just be a link and I'll create a post. I already have it available. I just have to. I think I already created the link too. So I'll just do a random post. It won't even be fancy. Just that I can post for members only here with the link in the description part. So y'all could just click it and go to Canva and edit yours. You could change it to the colors you prefer and things like that. Tuesday is not a everybody live now. That's a separate live anyway, so you're okay. From his crafty battle, I used to do that too. When I first started going live, I just had my sisters. It wasn't much people, or I would call them and be like, listen, go, I just posted, go comment on it or go like it or something like that. I used to have family just come in with me with live, and then it took a while, and I tried to remind people, this didn't just pop up. It wasn't overnight. It was months and months and years of me being consistent. So when you think like, I've been posting for a month and I'm not seeing progress, please remember that before I feel like people really paid attention to me, it was 5 years of posting, of being consistent on Instagram. Before I feel like people actually like listened and paid attention. When I basically got a name together, got business and everything together for what I wanted to do, it was 2020. And that's when I think people really kind of paid attention. So that was 6 years in of posting on social media. But I was just like crafting and having fun. And then eventually getting to a point where, like, okay, I want this to be a business. So that was 6 years of being consistent. When lives came on, my sister's family joining and stuff like that, talking to myself in the lives, but I just kept going. And then eventually people come. They love it here. They stay, they hang out, they become your community. So when y'all are thinking consistency, it's not just our 1 month challenge, it's to continue going. Let's get to the end of the year of always showing up. It doesn't have to be every month or every day, but just know that you have a nice little schedule where you're showing up and people know you still exist. People know your business is still going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm proud of you, Nell. So how do you feel after the challenge? Were you able to hit the goal that you gave for yourself for March? I have that question for everyone. What was your goal for the challenge and did you make that goal? Put that in the comments. So for me, it was templates every day. And I would say I did 99.9% because I did miss one day, but there was a day where I posted 3 templates. So on that day, I said, you know what? I'm not breaking my back. I already have enough where it still equals out to more than one per day. And I took a break on that day. But out of the 30 days, I got 30 days up. Well, tomorrow we'll make 30 days up. I missed one, but then I still have 30. I'm going to have 33 templates in all. Fully scheduled on IG? Yes, now. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all give Nell a little glue gun hand there for her planning. And y'all tell me what your goal was and if you hit your goal. Your goal was to post on Instagram every day a digital product that I sell and also upload 31 digital files to Etsy, and you completed both. Don's, that's my girl. Don's, that is my girl. Congratulations. Let me tell you, the digitals, if anybody else is thinking of digitals and you did not do that for March, challenge yourself for either April or May. Get those digitals out, because once you get it out, it's there to sell. You could just post reels and create content around them after that and just keep bringing in the sales. Create those digitals. What about everybody else? What was your goal and did you hit your goal? We're here now. We're going to give ourselves some of the credit. You're going to be encouraged by each other. That's the whole point of a community, for us to help each other out. Oh, shoot. Hold on. My keyboard is dying. Yeah. There's always something dying in here. Your goal was to post every day. You didn't do that, but I did post 75 to 85 of the time. And you were on vacation. So, Brienne, give yourself a round of applause, girl. You got all of that done and went on vacation. And like I said, you don't have to hit 100% of your goals for you to celebrate them. We did more than we did last month. You signed up for a course, Dawn? Yes. What about emails? That's what I need to work on. I sent no emails. We got to get it together on emails. Your goal was to post every day, but I did miss some. But some days I posted more than once. So give yourself a 93. Nay, let's go. Nay, you've been doing good, girl. Your goal was to add more products and list them. Did you get to do the amount or close to the amount that you wanted to? You met your goal. You wanted to explore paper crafting and more and start posting. And don't feel I'm pretty ready for Etsy yet, but you started taking orders for April. Congratulations, Shakira. You did hit your goal, girl, because you just wanted to start creating that content more and putting yourself out there. And you did. And you did. Wanted to share some crafting tips. Teaching videos for, okay, now. How do you think your crafting tips videos have been going? You hit your goal for posting every day and learn a new editing software. Diza, let's go. What software did you learn? I need to learn one. 8 listing, and now you have 18. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. You just wanted to post and put yourself out there, Yvette. So do you feel like you did that? Do you feel a little more comfortable? I just want to say, Yvette, I have been seeing you, girl. So even before you answer, I know you've been doing it. But how do you feel about how you've done it? Your goal was to become consistent with daily posting, and you did it. Also added more to your website and started your blog this month. That's what I'm talking about. Crafty Battle, don't forget them freebies. And when you get a chance to get into like email, I'm horrible with email and just like setting it up, so I can't even help that much. But I will say, the Crafty Battle, I plan on doing videos on like freebies for blogs that can be good for us crafters. But if you have Canva, you can create things in Canva. You could use some of the elements that are there. Just don't take something that they have already pre-made, and just save those as PDF and PNGs and create those as freebies for your blog. So like the calendar, like I created, I used some elements from Canva, designed some from myself and stuff like that, and save those. And those are freebies that you can use to attract more subscribers. She posted a split video of the day. Who did? I wasn't really on social media too much. Who did? Let me know. Diza, designed by Diza. Yeah, I gotta go look too. DaVinci Resolve. How do you like it? You gave a freebie this month, and it was an edible. Oh, come on. Let's go. That's what I'm talking. First off, guys, it says there's 25 people here. I didn't get 25 responses. What was your goal? Did you hit your goal? If you didn't participate, what is your plan for next month? I'm going to have the calendar when we're done. Let me sit here and finish up. Hold on. While we talking, I'm going to get it done so that y'all could have the calendar. Just going to add link. Also, for the blog, I'm not sure if you have any affiliate programs. Try your best in your blog post to add links to things, suggest things if you're talking about projects, just stuff that you've purchased. Add those links in there. You missed your goal this month with posting daily, but I'm determined to do it for April. You missed the goal. That means you still got something. So I want you to give it, Jamila Joy, give yourself credit for the ones that you did do. Okay? Because that means you're still working on it. I saw that from Tara too. Free instruction card templates for HTV and vinyl decals. Nice. Crafty Battle, you on a roll, girl. Good evening, Nubian treasures. Your goal was to post and add to your Etsy. You did 50% posting this month, but your sales went up for the month. Congratulations, designed by Ivy. That's what we want to see. That's the end goal. So that's what we want to see. You like DaVinci One? You get a hang of editing fast? Oh, I'm gonna have to try it. Your goal was to survive your orders, Candy, and your orders was a damn tsunami, girl. So you made it. You alive. But them orders was no joke. But that's what we aspire to be. Didn't meet your social media goal, but got Etsy started. Baby, that's a big achievement because sometimes we sit back to start these shops and Etsy shops or websites, and that literally will hold us back. So start in your Etsy. I want you to celebrate that. Plan to push to socials one at a time. The thing with Etsy, it is good to fill up your shop, but also you don't want to overwhelm yourself. So take your time, add them one by one. But I want you to also remember when you post something today and then you post the next thing the next day, don't forget to go back and still post. I do that all the time. I just focus on what's new. Keep reminding people of what you have available there. Shimmer and Pit, you didn't participate, but your goal this month was to get more organized. You find expanding your space, you're ready to do. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you did not join, guys, let's talk about it. What did you get done for the month of March? We're still doing things, whether we join the challenge or not. We're still doing things to improve our businesses. Your goal is to create more listings in your Etsy shop and be more consistent. You didn't make your goal, but you did add listings. Then you made your goal. You at least you said you didn't make your goal, but you did add listings. No, you made your goal. The other part of the goal you just didn't do. So you want to give yourself credit for the one you did when you made the goal. Yeah, Chat GPT is amazing. And I was hesitant too now. I was hesitant. Didn't hit your posting goal on IG, but you have orders from Facebook and referrals. Two Dreams Designs. That's it. Because that's our end goal. Getting the orders. Getting the orders. That's the goal. Taking better Etsy listing. Yes. And don't forget with your listings, try to have images and video. Yeah, Shimmer and Paper. Shimmer always have like amazing toppers, like draw dropping. You've been destashing and organizing. I have too. I actually been working on just the apartment itself, other than business, and doing like deep cleaning, redecorating, and it has been helping me with my mood since my mood has been so shitty. But it's been helping me. Right? They're no joke. They're no joke. I didn't eat for the day. I just been snacking on grapes. Working on your kitchen. I let me TJ Maxx. I went to TJ Maxx and got some stuff today, but those were things that I needed. It wasn't crazy at all. Hold on. Let me remember I'm talking to y'all and making sure I add this to the website. Hold on. Let me talk my YouTube. Making sure I get this up tonight because I still have work to do. Like I definitely have to work on a better work-life balance. That's my real end goal. Having a nice, decent work-life balance. One of the things for April, we'll be talking about that, but I know not everybody's going to be in Tuesday's live. Um, not even just self-care, just time to myself. So I might be even moving the live days at some point because I want one day, and it'll probably be Sunday, where I do no work. Nothing that has to do with crafting, nothing that has to do with business, not even packaging an order. I need at least one day to myself doing nothing. I don't take days off. When I'm working full time on my lunch break after work, I'm in here, whether it's crafting, business, editing, writing, planning, I'm doing it. Saturdays and Sundays, all day I'm in here. If I do leave to do something, I'm working before I leave and then coming back to work again until it's time to go to bed. Not going to sleep because I'm working. Like I literally take no days off. So I have to create at least one day per week where I'm not doing any of this and I could just relax. Even if I'm not going anywhere or doing anything, I'm just relaxing. Lord, I need it. Wait, doing over the floor? You could do anything yourself. You met Shimmer in person today? Oh, love it. Did y'all make any content about it? Because I want to see. You made to take better photos. That's what I like. You know, there's a few crafters, they do like staging with their stuff. It's amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I don't take those kind of pictures, but it be looking good. But whatever style you decide to go with, working on improving your product photography is always a great thing. Always a great thing. Amen, Brienne. Amen. I saw, hello, the best uni. How you doing? And I've met a few crafters in person. I've become like Alicia crafts of a different shade. She doesn't come on as much. She takes a I don't know if she's coming back to crafting. But we met in either 2018 or 2019 online through crafting. And like I've been to her house, she's been to my house. We're actually going on vacation together next month. Um you can make amazing friendships. Alex, Bernice, I think those are the only two that actually they've been at my house. I've met them through crafting, the crafty weekend. We've seen each other at events, we've met up, and they've actually been to my house. Nay, I've met in person. We went shopping together. We said it's getting nice again. We're gonna meet up again. You can have amazing relationships. And believe you me, I've met crafters on here, not met in person, and those relationships didn't work out. They either wasn't nice, there was a whole bunch of other crap, but you let those things just go. If they happen, don't let them stress you out. But you can meet and have amazing relationships with people you met through crap. And I didn't come here or start online to find friends. Like I wasn't looking for friends. I'm never looking for friends. I barely be having the time for the friends I got, much as to look for new friends for them to tell me that I'm inconsistent. But I have forged some amazing relationships here with people. If you've come to my house, you've been able to see the real Shondell, and it's motivating, but you're getting yelled at right along with the sisters. But yeah, you can like have amazing relationships through crafting. You've been cleaning your craft room this weekend, getting better pics and content. Yes. Shimmer, and that Mickey Mouse cake topper, ooh, perfection. When the spackling dries, the cake have some weight to it. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be like heavy or anything like that. Did you buy the lightweight spackle? Because if you bought the regular spackle, that's a little thicker and heavier. It has to be the lightweight spackle. That's really light. Nay, we didn't get content when we met up, and I'm over here telling them make sure they get content when they meet up. We didn't, but we'll do better when we meet up again. But it's no. Did you get the regular or the lightweight spackle? Oh, y'all in the same area. You yell back. Everybody in my life yells back. Everybody does. It ain't no different. I'm not around. I don't think anybody in my life is quiet. When people talk about or complain about me, they yell right back. My sisters will curse me out right back. Joelle curses me right back. In South Carolina, I don't know I don't know anyone in South Carolina. To keep your desk clear. 7:30. Right, right. We have another like 5 minutes and then I gotta go and get work done. I gotta get y'all stuff on the blog and I'm gonna put in my stories once it's there with the link. You guys I already have yours done. With the regular one, it needs a full blog post to go with it. So I'm just gonna put the let me do it. Let me do it now while we're here. I'll put you guys on up there. Just when you had available the hardware. It's probably the regular one. It's regular. Yep. See, that's why that one dries hard and thicker. The one we use is a light spackle, and it's light as a feather. Yeah, it's like foam. Yeah, but never your area. Mm. Don't be afraid to travel if you can. I've been to like the crafting events I've been to weren't here in New York City. I flew to North Carolina 2 times, 3 times, 2 or 3 times for certain events. So don't be afraid to travel if you can. If you can. Are you moving to Nevada? Ooh, heat. We have a South Carolina down here at the bottom. Somebody asked about South Carolina. And also too, check out like maybe in Facebook groups, just keep your eye open on Instagram. Sometimes there are events going on in New York City. I would say New York City. I always say New York City. I don't see some, but then like when I see Bernice, she be finding things to go to. They don't really be crafting events sometimes, but she is always at a nice event. So you just got to keep your eye open and go to other places. Also, too, don't be afraid to meet up with some people who aren't crafters too. You can learn from other, business women, men. So don't be afraid to meet up sometimes. Be careful. Be mindful. Anybody that you plan on meeting up, talk a little bit on social media first. Meet up in public. I don't want anybody meeting up and something go down and y'all on the first 48 and say it's because of Shondell who told you to go meet up with other crafters and you thought it was safe. So I need you to be mindful. Yes, we met up at Michael's. And the thing is too, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You can plan things out and there'll be like 50 people. Be like, yes, do it. You plan it and I'm gonna be there. You know how much is gonna show up? So be prepared. If you ever do something like a meetup or even a paid event, people will say they're going to buy tickets. Most you'll get probably less than half sometimes. And I'm talking because when they said we were going to meet up, I said she gonna be the planner because I don't want to plan nothing. It's because of things like that. But we didn't spend. The idea was to meet up. You didn't have to buy no ticket. You didn't have to buy nothing. Just meet up at Michael's and then we go grab something to eat. And 3 of us was there. Three of us was there. And there was a lot of people saying they would come. So, So, yeah. I've met people in the craft store too. Like they've walked up to me or they needed help with something, or I saw them shopping or look a little confused, and my ass be right there, like, you need help, girl. You was looking for this. So I've actually met people in Michael's also. Right. If you can't find something, plan something. And if you don't want to spend money, make it be something where we meet at the craft shop. And then we went to Chick-fil-A after we left Michael's. So it was whatever you and we ended up sitting in Chick-fil-A talking. We actually met a chef, and I actually was in his DMs the other day because he posted something. He was like, "Thank you, girl." I was like, "You look good." And this was somebody we just randomly met because Chick-fil-A ain't have enough seating, so we ended up seating together. Y'all remember him? I still be following and interacting with his content here on Instagram. You're right, Don. I don't stress it too much, but it happens. But also too, that kind of weeds the people out because like who the person you're gonna be around. Like Alex is friends with my sisters. My little sister, who don't y'all probably don't see her too much. She be talking to Alex and shit. So you'll know what'll happen, y'all. Meet people, meet up with people, and Alex, I think she said she found me on Instagram, but the reason we started talking because she has now two sons with alopecia, and so do I. I don't really post my sons. They don't like to be posted. My sons don't take pictures, but our kids have the same condition. They all have alopecia universalis. Well, Tyler actually does not really have, yes, he does, because it's still considered the same thing as a full head. But anyway, and then we met through that. And it's crazy because a few years ago, I think when Tyler was 2, he's going to be 18 this year, I met another girl through Instagram because her son had alopecia as well, and we're friends now too, and the boys are all big. But you never know what can connect you with people on social media. You want to meet at Primark? I did say that I really want to do a picnic in the park. I do. I really do. You follow him too? Right. He's really nice. But so you never know who you're gonna meet in these streets. But before we end the live, I just want to say I'm proud of everybody. I am proud of everybody for putting in the work. And I'm happy that even though we only did a month of this, you're seeing the benefits already. And I hope that even if you were stressed, I come on and I complain about being stressed, but I'm so happy that I did the challenge because I got these templates out. So even when I have to, because with the card stock as a physical product, I have to keep making and doing and shipping and stuff like that. I now have templates up there to bring in the income or the extra income. Because I told y'all when you're selling anything, not just a product, even the handmade stuff, it's no joke. And with the paper, I've been messing up. I told y'all that. I've been messing up. I haven't been doing what I needed to be doing. So I needed something on the website to bring in more while I focus on growing the paper and just the business in itself. And there's so many changes that are coming to the craft shop um, that I'm working on and getting shit together. Not even new products. I have not even been able to focus on new products because I have to make some big changes, like behind the scene things. And I plan on doing a live to talk about all of it, but it'll be maybe 2 months. It's going to take me a little while to get those things together, but it's been so helpful for me to get the templates up there. But yeah, I'm proud of you guys. And I'm happy that we're already seeing the progress that's being made from 1 month. Oh, thank you, Shimmer. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, I want you guys also to, even if you think right now it's not for you, focus on building a community. Even if you are part of a community, you can still have your own. And this is for people who enjoy helping. I don't think you should start. You can grow a community for your business itself, but I'm talking about the motivational stuff and stuff like that. If you can do it, if you love it, do it. I will definitely say that it is not easy because I plan to do things and then it ends up being too much and I can't handle it. Then I go crazy, then I got to make changes. And sometimes I feel like I tell y'all this all the time. I know I'm supposed to get off this live already. I always feel like I'm not doing enough, or I make so many changes that people are sick and fucking tired of me. So I'm really grateful when you guys actually see a benefit of joining my challenges, just being a part of the craft print and things like that. I'm really grateful for the people who have still stuck around. Even when I start something, I change it, I take it back, I start selling this, I take it back, I change my mind. I'm a little late for the live. I can't do the live this week. And I think that what makes it where you guys don't shoot me is because I'm open and like real and actually building a community and not just trying to force everybody to buy something, even though we want to sell. But just being that community and being real is really helpful. And I'm grateful for you guys too, because sometimes I'm overthinking it and losing it. And everybody's like, girl, we understand, we're here. And part of showing up and kind of telling your story, not just telling your story, but just being you with people is where they'll understand. If you're not communicating at all, um, shit can be miscommunicated. No, misinterpreted when you're not communicating with your community. So like I will come in and tell y'all what's happening. Um, when it came to like the people stealing my damn identity and my little piece of money that I'm barely making. I tell you guys about it. So y'all know for a fact, like, all right, we know she going through it, y'all. She ain't got no damn money because they done stole the money. So people will understand, yeah, she needed a break. So be open and communicate with your community. That's what I want you guys to make sure you do. If you want to build a community. Some people don't want that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's an added headache because while you're doing the community, you still have to promote your business, work on your business, email, talk to this, customer service, blah blah, all the other shit that drives us crazy. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're stressed out with me, I'll share my little custom bottle here. I put my 25th birthday because I wish it was 25. The body is feeling like it's gonna be 44 soon. Um Chicken noodle soup for the crafter soul. I appreciate that. I need to put that on a shirt. Oh, another thing before I go to, I wanted to tell y'all what was the saying? It's not bragging if it's true. So make sure y'all brag on yourself. Sometimes also too, this is another part of growing up in these Caribbean households. It's like you can't be bragging on yourself too much. You know what I'm saying? Be humble a little. No, no, don't do it. Brag on yourself. So this week, I want to see the posts, everything that y'all was speaking about here. I want to see that on your social media accounts. Brag on yourself. Tell people about how consistent you was. Tell people what it helped. Tell people you got more sales. Tell people you improved your pictures. Tell people you added more content. Tell people you put more products in your Etsy shop. This week should be all about you bragging on yourself for your achievements for the month of March. Don't play small. Don't think it's too small. Brag about it. Stephanie Smalls, thank you kindly. Mommy Slays, my realness drew you guys in. And let me tell you, I wasn't always like this, you know. When I first started, I don't think anybody really was. So when you looked around, it was like, so crafting is just like, it was more of an aesthetic, making everything look perfect, well put together. So I would just post like end products, products that I purchased. It wasn't much of me. And then when I did come live, it was like, all right, so you got to behave yourself. Like, and then I realized, like, listen, I already got a code switch when it comes to going to work. I don't want to have to do it with this. So I'm like, I'm just gonna relax and be myself. And who don't like it, fuck it. And that's the same for y'all. If they don't like it, they won't stick around because they're not meant for you. Most likely, if they don't like you like that, they weren't going to support you and purchase from you or watch your lives or like your content any old way. So be yourself so the people who like you, they really like you because it's you that you're showing. You know what I'm saying? So I just started relaxing and being myself. And I want the same for you guys. Relax, be yourself. If somebody feels like, oh my gosh, she talked too much, bye. She cursed too much, bye. I'm tired of her and this, bye. They're not for you. And don't stress it because they probably would not have been supporting you anyway. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. With a soda on the side. I kept you motivated, Indigo Bliss. I'm very happy for that. Have you been doing good for the month of March? Yeah, authentic, it is key. Wait, tag me in your bragging post. I want to repost everybody in my stories. Let people see what consistency look like and what it can help you with. So even if y'all doing it tonight and the month ain't over, we still have one more day. So you still have one more day to get in some content. Brag on yourself and tag me. I need you have to tag me when it comes to like a story. I can't repost it if you don't tag me. I noticed that. So in the post itself, too, tag me in the post because it won't let me add it to my stories. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tag me in your bragging. And you know what? You could put it ain't bragging if it's true. Write it right there in the comment. Tag me. So it has changed a lot. It has changed a lot. I remain consistent. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. The thing is, and I'm not going to lie to you, the reason I'm still here and still going is because I love it. Because I would have quit a long time ago. I've probably quit in my head 10 times per year. Believe you me, I quit for the month of March. I already told my sister, I think this craft up series is about to end. I think the membership is about to end. I can't do this. I have a headache. And my sister's like, Shondell, you're talking now because you're frustrated. And because of everything that's going on. Wait till you relax, clear things up, clear your mind, and then refocus again. Shout out to my friends and family too for always talking me off the edge. Right. Now you are nuts. Thank you, Yvette. All right, guys. So I'm gonna head out. Look out on Instagram here. Maybe I was drinking already. YouTube, here on YouTube. I'm going to create a post for the members so you guys can have the separate link to edit your template for the March calendar. For everyone else, I have a blog post. I am maybe 10 minutes away from finishing it up, and you'll be able to get the free download for April's calendar. So this calendar, let me just tell you all the pages. So I added more pages than what we had before. It's still going to be the monthly calendar, the weekly calendar, along with the list that we had at the bottom. But this time I added a vision board page for the month. And I also added 30 prompts for your content. It's up to you if you want to use it, but it's just ideas to help you out. Excuse me, with content for the month of April. Now, I put the 30. That does not mean you have to do every day. You have to follow just random days. If you can't think of something to post, check out the daily content prompts, and that'll give you an idea to kind of help you out. So we have a goals page, a vision board page, a daily prompt page added to the calendar with all of the other pages, the to-do list, the weekly plan, and the monthly, all of that this time around for the calendar. So have a good night. Don't forget, we have one more day tomorrow. Tuesday, members will be back here to do our live to plan and talk about our April goals. There's no challenge. We're just planning out, talking about our April goals, helping each other, either if you need ideas. I want to encourage everybody to come along with me and start working at least for having 1 day per week where you do absolutely nothing that pertains to business. If it's just that day alone, it's your family, it's yourself, you're getting something. We need that work-life balance. I don't have it, and I'm seeing the effects taking a toll on me and my health. So we have to do that. So I want you guys to think about adding that to something that you want to do for the month of April. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to finish that blog post. That blog post is going to go on my stories and a public post here on YouTube. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'm proud of everyone, even if you did one thing for the month of March that will help your business. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. If nobody's told you before, you're doing a good job. We got this. We just not gonna give up on each other. It's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie to nobody and say I'm gonna help you be an overnight success and you're gonna blow up and you're gonna make $1 million fucking dollars. No, we gotta work our asses off for the goal that we want. All right, guys. So have a good night. Peace in the Middle East. Rain in Spain. I didn't even make a thumbnail for this live. That's how busy I've been. But it's okay. I'm just gonna save the live as is and add a thumbnail later on tonight. All right, guys. Peace out.